Hello! Today we are going to present you two topics, the field properties of real numbers and the properties of equality.
The first property we will talk about is called closure, which we can define as the property that indicates that when two real numbers are added or multiplied, then the result will be another real number. For example, we have 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, or 2 multiplied by 4 is 8.
In the second case, we have the commutative property, which is the one that says that no matter the way we order the elements of the operation, if it is an addition or a multiplication, the result will be the same. For example, a plus b equals b plus a by b equals b by a.
The third property is called associative, which basically can be defined as a property that lets us perform an operation by grouping two or more real numbers in the order we want by using a parenthesis getting the same result. For example, x plus parenthesis y plus z parenthesis equals parenthesis x plus y parenthesis plus c, or a by parenthesis b by c parenthesis equals a parenthesis a by b parenthesis by c.
The fourth one is known as distributive, which means that if a real number is multiplied by others which are inside a parenthesis, then you can multiply each one of them individually, one by one. For example, a by parenthesis x minus y plus c parenthesis equals ax minus ay plus ac.
In the case of the fifth operation, which is called identity, we can find two variations, additive identity and multiplicative identity. In the first one, the objective is adding 0 to a real number, so the result is the same real number, such as in we can make a plus 0 is equal to a. And the multiplicative identity, we have to multiply the real number by 1, so in the same way, we can get the same number as a result. For example, y multiplied by 1 is equal to y.
And the last one from this group is called inverse, which can also be divided into additive inverse and multiplicative inverse, but with the opposite objective of identity. In the first case, we need to add the negative version of a real number for getting 0 as a result. For example, x plus minus x is equal to 0. And in the multiplicative inverse case, multiplying the real number by the fraction 1 over itself, for getting as a result the number 1, such as this case, a by 1 over a is equal to 1.
And we are missing something. The properties of equality. In the case of the equality properties, the first one we can find is the reflexive property, which says that any real number is equal to itself. For example, in the next cases, x equals to x, 9 equals to 9, and minus 1 quarter equals to minus 1 quarter.
The second property is symmetric. In this case, it says that if two real numbers are equal, then the order in which we write them doesn't matter, such as in if y equals x, then x equals y.
In the third case, we have the transitive property, which we can see when we find two operations which can give the same result, as in the case of a is equal to b and b is equal to c, so now a is equal to c.
The fourth property is called substitution, which can be defined as a property in which we have an element that has one value in an operation and we use this value for another one, as in x plus z equals y, z equals w, x plus w equals y.
In the fifth case, we have the additive property, in which we can add the same number to both sides of an operation and we continue having an equality, as the operation in its result continues being equal between them. As in the next example, C equals D, R equals A, so R plus C equals D plus A.
And finally, we have the multiplicative property, which is similar to the additive property, as in this case we multiply the operation and the result by the same real number and we continue having an equality. For example, this case. R equals A, C equals D. R multiplied by C equals A multiplied by D.
Thank you for your attention and don't forget to subscribe.
Hey, this is not a real YouTube channel.
Subscribe anyway, and bye!
Voices: Andrew Reyes, Carlos Solín, Diego Flores, and Raúl Flores. Music: Amazing. Pink Zebra, Blackout, Breathe Carolina, Don't Recall, Car, Onana, Car, Rumor, Car, Shadows, Lindsay Stirling, Wizard, Madeline Bailey.